We want to perform the indicator operation and simplify it. So let's try to understand the question first. The indicator operation. Let's see what kind of operation it has. Operation mean it can be addition, subtraction, multiplication, divisions. So let's look at what do they have. This means -5 times 2x minus 1. So that's the multiplications. Minus 3 times bracket x minus 4x minus 3. So within the bracket, there's a subtraction involved. The 3 in front of the bracket, that meant multiplications. So according to the order operations, we have to go from the inner bracket then to the outer bracket and go by the order operations that we learned. So now let's go ahead and write out the problems. -5 times 2x minus 1 minus 3 times bracket x minus 4x minus 3 close parenthesis, then bracket. Now as we mentioned earlier, we want to deal with the inner bracket first. So when I look at the inner bracket here, let me see what kind of operation I have right in front of the parenthesis. It's just a subtractions. So basically we want to subtract 4x minus 3. So when we do that, when we distribute the minus, this becomes negative 4x. Now negative times negative 3 is going to give me positive 3. So that takes care of the inner parenthesis of the subtractions. Now I haven't done anything else with the rest of the problem. So what I need to do is we got to rewrite. The thing that we haven't done, we have to rewrite it. So I'm going to rewrite -5 times 2x minus 1 minus 3 bracket x. So I did the minus of 4x minus 3. When I remove the parenthesis, that turned into -4x plus 3 close bracket. Now we want to combine the like term within the bracket here. Okay, so now within the bracket, what are my like terms? The x and -4x. Those are the like terms. Now I'm going to rewrite the rest again. We got to learn how to rewrite steps. So I have -5 times 2x minus 1 minus 3 times x combined with -4x. 1x combined with -4x, we're going to get -3x. Rewrite the positive 3 and then bracket. Okay, now let's see what kind of operation we have left. We have this parenthesis, nothing I can do within because they're not the like terms. I have this parenthesis, again I cannot combine them because they're not the like term. So now all I left with the operation is multiplications, -5 times 2x minus 1, subtract 3 times -3x plus 3. So the next step I want to do is a multiplication here by using distributive, multiplication here by using a distributive. Once I distribute it, I remove all the parentheses. So let me take care of the 5 first, the -5. I want to take the sign in front so it makes the distributive a little bit easier in terms of removing the parentheses. So I have -5 times 2x. So that will give me -10x Okay, negative 5 times negative 1, negative 5 times negative 1, minus 5 times minus 1 is going to turn into positive 5. Okay, now the second term is negative 3 times negative 3x plus 3. So I go negative 3 times negative 3x minus times minus is going to turn into positive. Negative times negative is positive, so we predetermine the sign first. Then now just go 3 times 3x is going to give me 9x. Now we still have to deal with negative 3 times positive 3. So now negative times positive is negative. Negative times positive is negative. We predetermine the sign first. Now then we just multiply the number. 3 and 3 is 9. Okay, when we do a distributive like that, we remove all the parentheses. Now the last step we need to do is combine the like terms. So now we need to see which are the like term. So negative 10x and 9x is a pair of like terms. Negative 10x combined with 9x is going to give us negative 1x, but we normally don't need to write the 1, just negative x. Now positive 5 and negative 9 is another pair of like term. We call it constant term. So 5 combined with negative 9 is going to give us negative 4. So my final answer is negative 4 or negative x minus 4. Negative x minus 4. Now somehow this one is all crunching together, but we kind of know that they separate. So now I need to know which one is the answer. This is negative x minus 14, but this is minus 4. Negative 19x do not match with my negative x. This is all positive. We have negative sign. Negative x, negative 9 did not work. So the only one that seems to match completely and correctly is y. So my answer is going to be y. Okay, and negative 4 minus 6. Question 22.